Well, hey friends, thanks for watching Dusty Duke. In this video, we're going to talk about business principle number 2 in growing a successful cleaning business. And that is knowing your target market, knowing your customers in the cleaning industry. Now, there's 7 business principles in total on how to grow your cleaning company. I created a different video that provides an overview of all 7 of these business principles, which you can check out at any time. But now I'm creating a video focusing on each of these business principles individually so that we can drill deeper into them. And today we're going to talk about knowing your market, understanding your customers. That's business principle number 2. Now, before we continue, if you do me a favor and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you find value in what I'm doing, I'm planning on creating over 100 different videos in 2025 and intend to have dozens more ready in just the next couple of weeks. So I don't want you to miss out on any of those. So go ahead and subscribe if you get value from my videos, and I'd really appreciate it. Now, without further delay, got my dark roast coffee here, and I'm ready to share some stuff with you. And without further delay, let's go ahead and jump into this and talk about how to understand your cleaning market better. The cleaning industry has several different target markets, okay? And you may choose to focus on all of them or just a few of them. And in this video, I'm going to help you understand the different categories, the various groups of markets that exist in the cleaning industry. But I'm going to leave it to you to do your due diligence and invest some time into trying to understand these customers' behaviors and their emotions and their thoughts and attitudes, because the more you understand how your customers think and how they take actions, the better you'll be able to market your services to them and really refine your cleaning services to meet their needs more effectively. So I'm going to give you several different categories of customer types that exist within the market for you to consider. And I'll start with the residential slash, private cleaning sector. Now, residential cleaning falls under a lot of private cleanings, while you'll also have a lot of business cleanings too. So let's focus on residential and private, and then we'll move on to the business cleanings. Now, private cleanings are the ones that happen between you and a private customer. They don't have a business, they're not trying to make money, they just want to clean home. The first kind of customer is what I call the double income families. These are the folks who consist of, married couples, two spouses working full time. They may have kids who are involved in school activities full time, and maybe they also, participate in some after school stuff. And their lives are pretty busy, but since they have double incomes, it's a little easier for them to purchase house cleaning services. Now, they also have a huge need for cleaning because with the amount of foot traffic and the number of people living in the home, they need someone to help them control, the dirt and the dust, and helping them keep their house clean. Now, that's the first type of customer in the residential private cleaning sector, those with double income families. Now, the second type of customer you might encounter when looking for house cleaning work are young adults and college students. You'll probably get some phone calls or requests to do a walkthrough from these people. These are the customers typically going to college full time, and they're also working full time in order to pay for their tuition, and they don't have time to clean their home. Now, some of them live in dorms, and then others are going to reside in shared apartments, or they might have their own studio apartment. Now, typically, they won't be able to afford your house cleaning services compared to some of the other markets in the cleaning industry. But you're still going to hear from them, and it's worth thinking ahead about maybe some different services you could offer them. Maybe services that could be more affordable, focusing on lighter cleaning, so that they can still purchase your services, even if it's not as much as a double income family might be able to afford. That's the second type of customer, are the college students and young adults. Now, the third type of customer are retired individuals or seniors. These are the folks who can't really clean their homes like they used to, and their houses may not even get very dirty. They may not have a ton of foot traffic, but they still need someone to come in once a month or even a couple of times a month to help them with their cleaning. Now, because these folks aren't working full time and aren't, they don't got a full time income. They're living off their retirement. They're going to be probably not be able to pay you as much as a double income family would be able to. So again, you might want to offer them some basic packages that focus on only a few rooms and a lighter cleaning. Now, it's important when dealing with retired or senior individuals that you do give them a list of options, um, because most of the time they're not going to be able to purchase the cleaning services that you provide unless they are a little bit more well off. So the goal is, if you're going to give someone an affordable option, you don't want it to be discounted in a way that causes you to lose money. If you're trying to work out a deal with people who can't afford to pay as much as maybe a double income family, then you should offer them cleaning packages where you're doing a lighter cleaning versus a deeper cleaning, and maybe you're even focusing on only a few rooms instead of trying to convince them to clean their entire house. So that's the third group of people, are the retired slash senior individuals. Now, the fourth type of customers include people from all walks of life who are going through very specific life transitions. And some of these people might be moving. They're either moving into a house and need you to clean it for them before they move in, or they're moving out of a house and they want you to clean it before it sells. Now, while this might sound like it falls under cleaning for a realtor, that's a different kind of target market, and we're going to actually touch on that in a minute. But these are private customers who are moving and need someone to clean their home before they move in or they move out. And sometimes it's a part of the real estate deal. If they're going to sell the house to a new owner, a stipulation might be that they pay a professional cleaner to clean the entire house. Now, another life transition involves those who've recently gotten a new pet, a new dog or a new cat, and they might start noticing more fur and hair and messes in their home, which can prompt them to reach out for house cleaning services because they're not used to the increased vacuuming required to manage all that, fur. And then the third life transition involves new parents who've just had a baby. And typically, when a couple has their first child, it can be pretty stressful trying to establish routines and adjust to life with a newborn. And these individuals may look for a house cleaner to help them with, tasks like doing the dishes, cleaning the kitchen, focusing on the bathrooms, just until they settle into a routine. So they're gonna contact you, and interestingly, after getting into a routine, they might be so used to the benefits of house cleaning services and they've already worked into their budget to hire you. They might continue to use your cleaning services even after they've kind of adjusted their routine. So this can happen a lot with families who have a new baby. They hire someone just to kind of help them get through the next few months, and then they realize, wait a minute, this is something I can get used to, and they continue to hire you to do their cleaning services for them. Okay. Now, this provides kind of a general overview of the residential slash private cleaning sector and the various categories of people that are likely to reach out and request quotes for cleaning services. What I want to do is, again, take the time, or what I want you to do is take the time to talk to these people, get to know them, try to figure out what kind of emotions they're going through. Are they stressed? Are they overwhelmed? Are they, do they have anxiety because of the mess in their homes? And try to get to know them on a personal level. Try to figure out what gets them to tick. The more you understand how your target market operates emotionally and mentally, the better prepared you'll be to have, those sales conversations with them. You're going to be able to refine your marketing messages towards them and offer packaging and pricing that they'll be able to purchase. The target market that exists in the cleaning industry is there's another group, is also the business and professional cleanings. Now, there's a variety of different business cleanings um, that that exist. There's quite a few of them, and I'm going to switch from the private kind of personal cleanings, and I'm going to move into the business slash professional cleaning, and we'll talk about them because you're going to get a lot of inquiries from these folks as well. Um, the target market that exists is it's gonna include, I would say, about 5 different types of industries. Um, it's important to understand that when you're working with the people in the business industry, that their bottom line isn't just about the quality of the cleaning or reducing stress or having more time to focus on hobbies and family time, similar to, the residential and private cleaning sector. For them, the bottom line is about making a profit, and it's about getting the best financial deal possible. So you're going to need to learn how to do some negotiating with these customers in the business field. So let's go through each one of these at a time and talk about them. The first group consists of realtors. Now, realtors are going to connect with you to handle a lot of cleanings for new houses that they're trying to sell. These kind of cleanings overlap with the private sector, such as families moving out of or in a home. But instead of a private family paying you, it's the realtor who's really footing the bill for the cleanings, okay? Realtors will pay for these cleanings because they want the house to look immaculate for their customers. They understand that a clean home is going to add significant value when they're showing it to potential buyers. But again, they're going to want the best price possible. And this means you'll need to learn how to negotiate your pricing and come up with options that allow them to get the best deal while ensuring that you're not losing money in the process. So the second type of customer, that was the first type, realtors. The second type are customers in the business professional industry, and these are the property managers. Property managers often split into 2 different groups. Half of them are going to hire their own house cleaners and maybe pay them a little over minimum wage to handle the cleaning, but the other half are looking for reliable house cleaning services to outsource their turnover cleanings for move in and move outs. Now, property managers focus on tons of different responsibilities. They're focusing on home improvements, fixing furnaces, replacing garbage disposals, making other repairs. And if you can take the cleaning part off of their plate, they're going to appreciate that and they'll hire you to handle those tasks for them. However, property managers are similar to realtors in their focus being the bottom line. Many property managers operate within small margins. Now, based on personal experience, I rarely made significant money working with property managers because my pricing was too high for them. And there isn't a lot of flexibility in negotiating what rooms were cleaned or the level of cleaning required. So property managers typically want the entire house cleaned from top to bottom, deep cleaning included, so that new tenants can move in, and they want to satisfy the landlords. Property managers are going to face a lot of pressure, even more than realtors or other types of customers, because they're working for a landlord. So if you can aim to secure deals with property managers for turnaround cleanings in apartment complexes or other homes, you're going to probably face tougher negotiations. So just keep that in mind. Now, the third type of customer is home builders. These are typically clients who hire you to do their construction cleanings. This is going to involve cleaning up after a house has been built or a commercial space has been renovated. And once the renovation's complete, they're going to need someone to vacuum and remove all the sawdust and leftover material dust. Now, there's significant earning potential in this area, but again, These clients are focused on the bottom line, and their goal is to maximize profits while minimizing expenses. Okay. So to work effectively with a home builder, you're going to need strong negotiation skills. You're going to want to make sure they save money while making sure you don't lose money. Typically, when you're handling construction cleanings, you need to use equipment that's going to be effective at cleaning quicker. The dust from construction sites is heavier and it's a lot harder to clean than normal house dust. So you want to invest in some good quality vacuum cleaners to remove the sawdust and make it easier and quicker for you to get through those cleanings. Equipment, having good equipment not only assures that you're going to do a good job, but you're going to get it done faster. And by investing in better tools, you make these construction jobs worthwhile, which enables you to offer more competitive pricing while being efficient. Now, the fourth type of customer is the vacation rental sector, and that's going to include people in Airbnb or VRBO, and these are typically quick turnover cleanings, and the goal isn't a deep, top to bottom clean, but it's really to make the space look fresh and inviting for the next guest. And these cleanings often have kind of a short window to clean. A lot of guests are going to be checking out around 11 in the morning, and then the new guests are going to be arriving by 3 p.m. And since Airbnb hosts, try to keep their properties competitively priced to attract guests, they're going to be looking for affordable cleaning services. Now, they're going to pass on the cleaning fee to their guests. So the more reasonable the cleaning rate, the better it is for their bookings. So to meet those needs, focus on quick, efficient cleanings. Okay, tasks like changing linens, doing laundry, making beds, tidying up some of the key areas can be cleaned pretty quickly. You're going to want to charge a flat rate for these cleanings instead of billing by the hour, and that's just going to make sure that the services are attractive to the hosts, while being profitable for you. Okay, now the fifth and final group in the business professional sector is what I call the retail and office clients. And these are going to include businesses like banks, clothing stores, restaurants, or office suites with employees. And these clients, they're going to need pretty basic office cleaning, which can be more simpler than residential or construction cleaning or move outs. And some of the tasks are going to involve things like dusting workstations, cleaning some restrooms, tidying the break room, emptying trash, vacuuming carpets, things like that, just to give it kind of a professional look. Now, many cleaning companies actually specialize specifically in office and retail cleanings, but you can choose to offer both residential or commercial cleanings if you want. Now, the advantage of office and retail cleanings is that it is simple and it is easy in nature. But these businesses are also going to prioritize cost savings. So you got to be prepared to negotiate pricing while making sure that your quotes are going to reflect, the value of the cleaning, and they're going to be profitable for you because, again, you don't want to lose money on these jobs. You don't want to be giving out big discounts. Now, understanding these unique types of markets within the house cleaning industry is important. That's why we talk about them in the 7 business principles for growing a successful business. You're going to encounter a variety of customer types, each with unique cleaning needs and priorities. But tailoring your approach, and kind of crafting your pricing and routines and checklists to each category is going to help you feel better equipped to offer some competitive pricing for different industries. So you're going to have the double income family with multiple children and pets They're going to value your services because of the stress relief and the time savings that you're going to provide them. Okay. And these families are often willing to pay higher rates if your cleaning helps restore order in their home and saves them hours of chores each week. But in contrast, a property management company is going to operate within that tighter budget constraint, and these kind of clients are going to work within very fixed margins, and those margins are often going to be determined by their landlords that they serve, meaning they're going to expect much deeper cleanings, but they're going to try to negotiate lower costs. And similarly, the same thing for vacation cleanings. They want quick surface level cleanings to prepare for their next guests, and they want to make the cleanings as affordable as possible. So you just got to understand your customers' expectations, and you got to understand which category these customers fall into, so that you can feel more prepared to have better sales conversations with them. And over time, you may actually find that certain customers align better with your business goals. So, for example, some cleaners focus exclusively on Airbnb cleanings because they're so simple and the turnaround time is so quick. And while others might, thrive in the construction cleaning market, they're thriving in the vacation rental market. So I think as you refine your business, maybe consider narrowing your focus to possibly two or three target markets that best fit your strengths and profitability goals. I think specializing in specific services not only streamlines your operations, but it also allows you to refer clients outside your niche to other cleaning companies in your area that you don't want to deal with. And that's okay to do, by the way. It's okay to refer customers that you don't think you're going to do well with to your competitors. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about identifying your target markets or deciding what types of customers to work with, feel free to leave a comment. I'll create a video addressing your questions. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel below. Again, my goal is to create 100 videos in 2025 to help you build a successful cleaning business. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.